What's going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet of NCAA Football 14, and this is the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty episode 78, as we're coming off a great victory from last week as we took on West Virginia for the first time in Big 12 play. Now we're back in Big 12 play again this week as we have Week 9 action against Kansas. Kansas, as we're hosting them here, they are currently 1-5 going into this game, and hands down, we're the best team between the two of us. Now, last season we played against Kansas as a non-conference team, and we almost lost to them with their quarterback Garbers, as last game he played in, he was 1 for 7 for 35 yards. Now, he played a very last year we played against him. It was crazy. We nearly almost lost that game. If I'm not mistaken, I think we won that game by a touchdown or less. This year, now since we're Big 12 opponents now here, we're going to see them quite often every single year. And of course, we're going to see this young man here. I believe Garbers is a senior this year. If not, well, we'll definitely see him next year. But there you see our rankings right now between the two schools right now. This going into this game here. Of course, we're the heavy favorite in this one. Not to mention, we are number 3 in the nation. And we've been number 3 in the nation for quite some time now. We're still a team that's looking outside and looking into the top 2. Of course, being respectfully being there as Notre Dame is number 1 for the nation, and number 2, Florida State. Take a look at Reed's numbers there from the last week's game: 20 of 31, 365 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 13 carries for 111 yards. So he had a very nice game both in the air and the ground. We're hoping to see that here. Of course, he did have some issues with some interceptions last week. He did throw 3 picks with 5 touchdowns in that game. But, you know, that's something coming with this young man. This is his first year as a starter, as he is a a sophomore redshirt. And like I said earlier about the top 25 poll here, you see there we're number 3 in the nation. Pittsburgh's right behind us, and number 4. And then rounding out the top 25 there, you see Texas entering the top 25 there. As they've had a seesaw of a year here. They started as a ranked opponent. I believe they're ranked number 11 when we started this. And now they've been not in the rankings there for a while there, but now recently just got back into the rankings here. And we'll be playing them here in about another 4 weeks, I think. We'll be seeing them here in action. There you see the newest rankings, the first rankings actually of the BCS poll. And there you see we're ranked number 3 right now, which is a few points behind Florida State. So remember, this is the old BCS, computer calculations they do. So, we're right now, we're running the table so far. We're doing pretty good here. And I think if we get a decent victory in the Big 12 championship, I think we might have a good shot at playing for the national championship game. Against who? Well, we'll still have to find out. But as for Kansas, they got some pretty good guys here. They got a couple, I think they got 3 players over 90 plus overall. Garbers being one of those. And remember, he wears a weird number. He wears number 21 for whatever reason. And I decided to go ahead and keep him with that number. But there you see Chase Garbers. There you see the numbers so far this year: 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He has a total of 40 touchdown passes for his career and 31 interceptions. His highest interception rating, of course, coming from just 2 seasons ago. He threw 15 interceptions. Last year was just as bad, as he threw 14. But this year he's having a little trouble here in the touchdown department. And of course, Kansas is not playing as well as they have been, especially even last year. They were playing pretty decent there, at least for Kansas standards there. And we'll see how we can do fair against him this year. Now, look at his numbers: great acceleration, great agility, not so good speed. But there you see his throwing accuracy pretty on par there, as this kid can throw. And not to mention, like I said, he can take off need be with his great acceleration and agility there. He's one of those guys that can be a playmaker and can do some stuff with not just with his arm, but also with his legs. So we'll try to see if we can try to slow him down some, as we tried to do the same thing last year, where we had a lot of issues with him just taking off when the play kind of broke down. which happened quite often there. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had at least 2 touchdowns against us last year. I would have to go back and check and see. But it's a new year, new season. We're hosting Kansas for the first time here in school history as Davison gets this one here. He's going to try to run this one back, but he's going to be stopped there at the 42-yard line. And, or excuse me, at the 43-yard line. There you see Jasper Reed for his numbers from last week. Even though he had 5 touchdowns in the game, he did have 3 interceptions. Excuse me. So we have to try to slow him down in that department there. As you see, Alexander there trying to get out of the backfield there. Only gets 2 yards on that carry. Makes it a 2nd and 8. Now we'll go to a 3rd and 8 here. Of course, this is a passing situation now here for Reed. We'll see what he can do here. Throws this one. Oh, that one goes off the back of the jersey there. Number 44 of Kansas. Kansas now gets possession after the punt. 1st and 10 here for Garbers as he's going to run this one instead. And there you see, like I said, if the play breaks down, he cannot find nobody. He's going to go ahead and take off there as they are running, of course, that no-huddle offense. As a lot of teams have been using that here. And, of course, if you guys have been paying attention, teams that have been using it against us has not worked in their favor here too much this season. As you see now, 2nd and 7 as he throws this one there to Ross Harvey. And Harvey gets a catch there for a gain of 6, just shy of the 1st down marker. So Kansas trying to do their best here to play spoiler here as we have been undefeated. Nobody's really came up, with the exception of the week 1 matchup against the Hawkeyes. No one really has been putting up, trying to do too much to try and slow us down here. I guess at LSU, that game they did kind of do a good job there of slowing us down. But ever since then, really, once we got into the Big 12 play, it's been pretty much all Highland here. Even though we've had some issues with our quarterback. And you see Harvey getting that pass thrown to him, but that's going to be an incomplete pass. And it's going to be a 2nd and 10. So now Garbers now here again, drops back here. 2nd and 10, throws one there to Perez. Perez gets the catch, and Perez will get a 17-yard reception. Nice job there from him as he is able to help move the chains there for the Jayhawks. As again, they do a no-huddle once again here on this drive. 1st and 10 here as they hand this one off to Grant in the backfield there. Grant running this one, and that'll be just a couple of yards on that carry. As again, they do another no-huddle. This is one thing I wish the game would not be cheesing me on here. Because it's kind of, I try to take this kind of stuff out. Don't want to show the so-called plays and stuff like that. But when they're running no-huddle here, it's kind of just difficult trying to edit that stuff out. When they, with the exception of when they try to, when they go to their huddles. You see Grant there coming out of the backfield there, and he is going to lose 2 yards on that play as they're going to put him at 4th and 5. And this is going to be a punt situation now for the Jayhawks to give the ball back here. So just getting close to under 5 minutes left here in the first quarter as there is no score just yet. Reed and the Scotties here in an I formation, and there you see Alexander trying to get out of the backfield here as we're trying to get a running game going here. In the last couple of weeks here, it's actually kind of worked out for us more or less towards the end of the game than it has been towards the beginning of the game. But Alexander, he's trying his best here as we're using both guys. We're using Alexander and Davison to try to get our running game going here. As Ramirez gets a nice catch. He's having a great year here as he has 23 yards on the reception. That's another 1st down here for the Scotties. As Reed now under center once again. 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. Reed drops back here, fires this one up there to Ramirez. Ramirez gets that great catch. A huge tight end goes up and gets a 23-yard reception. That's another 1st down as we're in Jayhawk territory. On their 35-yard line here. 1st and 10 for Reed, the Kansas City, Kansas native here. Going ahead, and he's going to run this one here himself. Going to call his own number. He's going to, get this one in there. He's not going to slide. He's going to take the hit. And he gets a 10-yard gain for his first rush here today. So now we go to a 2nd and inches now here for Davison. As we'll see, Davison here runs this one. Try to do a little dead leg there, but he just gets caught. But he does get enough there for the first as he gets 6 yards on his first carry here today. Go on now here to a 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Play clock going down to 6. Hand this one off to Alexander. Alexander stays up between the tackles and gets only a 2-yard gain on that run. As Alexander here, he's had a bit rough to go here. Like, you know, the last couple games here, he's had a decent run here. I don't think he's had a 100-yard game. Or at least if he has at least one. It's been quite a while since we had him in action. Last week, actually, he had 16 carries for 71 yards and a touchdown. But he has not really had a 100-yard game. I think he may have actually won maybe this year so far. We'll see what he can do here now with a 3rd and 4. Reed here drops back here, fires this one up the middle there to Little. And that'll be a 1st down for Jeremy Little. As that'll put now the Scotties now in possession as they get a 1st and goal. So now 1st and goal here, 1:41 left. Here we'll see Alexander runs into the end zone there for a touchdown. That'll be his 5th of the season. And the Highland Scotties are on the board here first in this one here today here in Highland. As we pick up the action here with 1:40 left here. Highland leads this one now 7-0. Number 3 Highland trying to take on the unranked Kansas Jayhawks here. As you see a great hit there from Daniel Moore on Chase Garbers as he gets taken there for the sack. Nice job there. Now we go through a 3rd and 10. Garbers here throwing this one up there. That's going to go to Brooks, and Brooks gets the catch. 8-yard reception, but not enough there to get the 1st down. So we'll go ahead and Kansas will go ahead and punt the ball. They'll punt us there near our own 40-yard line with just 55 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Alexander here trying to run the outside of the left-hand side there, and he cannot get there. And that's going to be just shy of the sticks. Now we go to a crucial 3rd down here, as we've been pretty good on 3rd downs here so far here in this just early in this game. Reed here now looks up the middle there, finds Ramirez open in the middle of the field, gets that one all the way down near the 30-yard line for a huge 1st down. Great pass and great catch there. Great pass from Reed and a great catch there from Ramirez, as Ramirez, of course, learning for that learning tree there in the tight end position from so many other tight ends that we've had here so far here in the 5 years that we've been existing here in the NCAA in Highland. As Alexander now going for a great, nice run there for himself as we go now to a 2nd and 5. Reed's going to draw back here. Looks like it's going to be a pass play. Looks like he's going to find a man there, and that is the sophomore Godfrey. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Highland. And Highland's on the board again as Godfrey gets his 9th touchdown here this season. And that's going to put us now in a 2-possession lead here midway through the 2nd quarter here. As we'll see, Highland back on defense now here, 1st and 10. Garbers now here drops back here, fires this one up there quickly to Ross Harvey, who gets the catch for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Garber here throwing a screen pass there to Perez, but Perez can't get out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken for a loss there of 4 on the play. Now 3rd and 11 here for the Scotties as Garbers here throws this one up there. And now, oh, great pass there. A great stop there, great deflection there from Sanders as they stop that 3rd down conversion there and force them to punt the ball. So great job there. As we'll see a flag now on the field here. This looks like it could be on Highland, and it's going to be a delay of game there. It's going to be, of course, on Reed on that one, as he is going to have to take a 5-yard loss there. And it'll be 1st and 15. So Highland trying to bounce back from after that game, delay of game. We'll see here Reed trying to get himself going here. We'll see a pass here, dropping back here. Throws one up there to Godfrey. And the sophomore again gets a great catch and a great run there from him. Look, all that yards after the catch there. Great job, and that's going to put another 1st down here for the Highland Scotties. And Scotties are perfect right now in the red zone. We'll see if they can continue that here now with a nice, hopefully a decent run here. As we'll see a handoff there to Davison. Davison trying to get out of the backfield, trying to fight there, but it only gets back to the line of scrimmage with no gain. Great stop there from Miguel Freeman of the Jayhawks. It's 3rd and 9 now here for the Highland Scotties as they're trying to get into the end zone here and try to keep this red zone efficiency that so far they've had here pretty on rock solid here. Been pretty great, good getting one in there, and you see Reed takes off, cannot find nobody, and runs in for a 12-yard carry for a touchdown. That is Reed's first rushing touchdown this season, believe it or not. Gets into the end zone. Nice run there for him. He could not find a play using his arms, so he decides to use his legs, get himself on the board there with a touchdown. It's 21-0 here in Highland against the Jayhawks as Kansas here trying to get back on the board here. Great stop there on that deflection there, intended, believe, for Brooks there on that play. Now 2nd and 10. We'll see a quick pass there to Nunez, and Trevor Nunez gets a 4-yard reception. I don't see how he caught that, but he did. Coming out of the backfield there on that screen pass. Garbers now here gets hit hard. The ball's going to loose, and Olsen gets a hold of it. Nice forced turnover there from Highland Scotties defense. Take a look at the replay here. This is Miller. Miller slams the quarterback down, and then Olsen comes out of this block there and scoops up the ball, but can't really get to a chance to advance the ball as he is taken down. So we got great field position now to put now a 4-score lead here on Kansas. 4:17 left here in the first half. Play clock down to 6. We'll see if Alexander can get out of the backfield here. And no, he's going to get wrapped up and stopped, as that's going to be a loss of 2. A great tackle there from Mike Bean, getting his first tackle for loss and tackle of the day. 2nd and 12 now here for the Highland Scotties, as we lead a 3-possession lead now here in this one. It's Davis here, run on the outside there, comes back inside and makes a nice 8-yard carry for a 3rd and 3. So anything can be called right now at this point here in the ball game. We'll see what Highland's going to do. They look like they're set up for a run as they're in their I formation. And we'll see if this is going to be a good run in the middle or up on the sides here. We'll see Davison runs this one there for a 3-yard carry. And that's going to put him just short of the first down marker as Highland decides to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 1. Big play here. Trying to put a 4-possession lead here on Highland, on Kansas. This play clock's running down the 2. Maybe this is a bluff call. No, they're going to go ahead and give it to Davison. Davison gets in there, no problem. 3-yard carry there for him. That is touchdown number. Looks like number 6 for him this season. Nice play as he is able to get in there for the touchdown. Puts now a 4-possession lead now on Kansas. 28-0 here. 2:25 left here in the first half as Will Perez gets a nice catch of 13 on the play. He has now 3 catches for 26 yards here in today's game. As you see, a no huddle now for Highland. For the Kansas Jayhawks here as they're trying to get the Highland Scotties off kilter here. As Long gets a nice catch there. Great catch there from Terrence Long. 17 yards on the reception. And that's another first down for the Jayhawks. As they again call another no huddle here. 1st and 10. Again, trying to keep this same defensive personnel on the field here against Highland. Highland's trying to maneuver around here, trying to find the right play here to call, and they do so as they get a stop there on Matt Grant. Nice stop there from Shane Weaver, as we have not heard that name too often here as of late. He's been kind of quiet this season, and we'll see there. That's going to be a great stop there. We'll see now 3rd and 12 here. Garbers now here tries to throw this one here deep. It's going to go up, and it's going to be knocked away there by Sanders. Great deflection, his 2nd one of the day. And that's going to give us now field position here after the punt. So now 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. Let's see Reed drops back here. Goes a little bootleg over to the left-hand side. That's going to be picked by Root. That ball was just really underthrown there from Reed. And that's been one of the big issues this season with him, is that the ball's been underthrown. I don't understand why he's underthrowing that there. That should have been a nice rainbow pass. He should have threw a hell of a lot deeper than he did to Ramirez, because Ramirez had a great shot of getting over, a little over his shoulder catch there, but he throws it short. And they get now possession here now. So Kansas is back on possession here. Great field position actually for them. As we'll see here, a pass there, deep there to Harvey. And that's a great catch for a 19-yard reception. And that is a first down here for the Highland, or for the Kansas Jayhawks. As they have now a 1st and goal here. So they got a chance now to break this, or to get into the scoring board, get on the scoreboard for the first time today, by not trying to go scoreless here in this first half. As Kansas looks like they're going to call a timeout now. So now 1:31 left here in the first half. We'll see what Garbers is going to do here. He's going to take a shot at the end zone here. He looks like he's going. No, he's got to scramble now. As he's being taken down by a group of Scotties. Nice stop there as they force him to move the ball, but he can't do anything with it. So now 3rd and goal here. We'll see a great pocket there from Garbers, as we'll see a pat. And it's a great catch there by McCall. As McCall gets the catch, take a look at the replay here. Just jumps up and takes it back. And that's going to be a touchback there for the Highland Skies. Great job there from the defense, as they're really stepping up here today. We'll see now Reed calls his own number. No, instead he looks, and oh, he should have thrown that there. Looks like he's trying to get to Ramirez, but just holds on to the ball way too long. So now we'll see a sack there on that play. We'll see us now a 2nd and 14. Play action here from Reed. Reed looks down the field, finds Ramirez, gets the ball down to Ramirez. Ramirez gets down to the 45-yard line, still in Highland territory. So now 1st and 10 after a great big first down play. We'll see what they can do here now on this next play. As Reed here, try to maybe do a hard count here, maybe try to see if they can get somebody to jump off sides. We'll see there, that's a great pass there from Reed to Ramirez. Ramirez stiffs arms and gets himself out of bounds there for a nice 22-yard catch. 45 seconds left here in the first half here, 1st and 10. We'll see another play action here from Reed. Reed throws this one up there, and oh, he finds a nice catch there to Chad Godfrey. 34 yards on the reception. That's the 2nd touchdown of the day here to Godfrey, his 10th of the season. And the Highland Scotties are starting to march here in this first half, leading this one now 35-0. This is very different from years past, from just last year when these two teams played in Lawrence. It was a close game there. It looks like KU may have lost some really good defensive players from 1 year ago. As Grant here tries to run this one out of the backfield there, he only gets a carry of 7 yards on that one. As you see, Highland's going to call a quick timeout here. So now 1st and 10. Highland looks like they're going to try something here before the half. Maybe try to score here and make it 42-0 before the half. They have 13 seconds left, 1 timeout remaining. We'll see Reed here. And oh, Reed gets caught. Nice play there for the defense. Reading that play action there. Cooper Root, gentleman that got the interception earlier, this time gets the pass rush there. Nice tackles. They call it, use their last timeout. Play action again here from Highland. Reed throws this one up there to Ramirez. Ramirez gets the catch, gets out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 on the play. Ramirez now has no touchdowns, but 145 yards, 6 catches for the day. We'll see now a 3rd and 5 here. 4 seconds left here before we go to halftime. Can Highland try to get one more score now here? We'll see play action here from Reed. Reed's looking here, fires this one up, throws this one deep to Godfrey. Godfrey gets the, oh no, he drops it. And that is how the first half is going to be. What a first half here from Kansas. Even though we throw a pick already with Reed, but this has been a great first half, especially passing-wise, as Godfrey already has now 2 touchdowns here in this game in the first half. And we'll have to see what we can do now with the other receivers. You know, you got Robinson, you got Stone, of course, Little. Still, I think he had a couple of catches so far here in this first half. Not to mention, like I said, our defense has been really doing a good job here of stepping up, batting balls away. Not to mention McCall getting that interception there in the end zone, getting that touchback there. The first half has been very, very kind to us here, and we'll see if we can continue that in this second half. As you take a look there, this box scores there, or the box score there for the first half. It's been very nice to us, and hopefully that will continue now once we get into this second half. So here we are. KU will get the ball to start the second half, as we'll see what they can do now here. Try to produce anything here. Try to get some kind of score on the board. As we'll see, Garbers now throws one there to Perez, and Weaver gets a nice hit there on Perez. Nice 4-yard reception there for Perez. Now it makes it a 2nd and 6, as we'll see a no huddle here from KU again. And like I said, this no huddle business has not been doing too any favors really for any team that's been using that against us here this season. As Grant there gets a nice 5-yard reception, just shy of the first down marker, as he is now a 3rd and 1. So we'll try to see if they can convert here on the 3rd down. As KU trying their best here to move down the field and trying to march down the field like Highland has today. As there's a 7-yard carry there from Matt Grant. And that'll go ahead and move the chains once again. We'll go now to a 1st and 10. And you see there, see what we can do here. Try to change up some things, even though we cannot change up our personnel per se. Daniel Moore gets into there, gets a hold of the quarterback there. And Garbers there will only get 5 yards on that carry. So he now knows that there is somebody out there watching him like a hawk, and that man being Daniel Moore. As he's been really doing a great job here stepping up as a middle linebacker this season. 2nd and 5. There you see Harvey gets the catch. Yancey there trying to stop him, but too late as he already gets the 1st down. Gets enough there. Gets about 9 on the play for the 1st down. So again here, calling no huddle here on the Highland Scotties defense. Trying not to get that right, correct, and personnel that we need out there. 1st and 10 here, we'll see a pass play there. And Yancey there gets the catch, and that's the interception. That's the 3rd turnover now here in this ball game. 1 being a fumble and 2 now being an interception. Nice play there from the defense, and now time for Reed and company to come out here. Now Reed and this 1st string offense may not be out here for too long here. They may have to actually call the 2nd string guys in this one here. Oh, you see a fumble there from Davison there, and this one could go back for 6. Can they get to the defender? And he gets it as they cough the ball right back up and give it right back to Kansas there. Let's see the play there. Oh, good, just a decent hit there on Davison, and Davison just not securing the ball very well. And that's what happens there when you don't do that. You end up losing the football there. So now we're going to have to go back on defense here now and see what we can do. 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. As we, for Jayhawks here, as we'll see there, just inside the 5 there. And there's no catch there, as it's going to be a 2nd and goal. Garbers 13 of 24 now here. 2 interceptions. Try and get on the board here on this drive now. 2nd and goal here. Hand this one off to Grant. Grant is going to be stopped. Nice stop there from Daniel Moore on that one. And it's going to go take him now to a 3rd and goal. So now 3rd and goal here for the Kansas Jayhawks as they're trying to get on the board here. It's 35-0 here. 6:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. As the QB tries to run a little QB sneak, but he is going to be rejected there at the 1-yard line. And Kansas is going to be forced here to kick a field goal. The field goes up, and it is good. And they finally get points on the board here now. So they're not going to be completely shut out here in this one, as it's 35-3. So Highland back on board here on offense here after they tough fumble here. They give it back to Davison once again. And Davison's like, you know what? I'm holding on to the ball this time. He keeps going. Bounces back on the inside there and makes a nice 27-yard run there, as he has now 10 rushes for 57 yards. 1st and 10 here for the Highland Skies after a big run there. And we'll see Alexander back in the ball game here, taking the ball himself here, trying to find that 1st down marker. And he will get 6 on the play. Makes it now 2nd and 4. So we'll see what the Reed and the Scotties will do now here, as I believe they'll go to the pass this time. As Reed drops back in the pocket here, looks, fires, throws this one off to the right-hand side there to John Jackson, who gets the 1st. A 2nd string tight end there helping us out. As we go now to a 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. 4:32 left here in the quarter. And we'll see Reed here drops back here looking for a deep pass. Reed decides to go ahead and runs this one himself. Breaks the tackle and gets 6 yards on the carry. Nice run there from Reed. As we go now to a 2nd and 4. 35-3 here in Highland as Reed drops back here, fires this one up the middle there to Robinson, and Robinson gets a nice catch and is able to convert for the 1st down. 1st and goal now here for the Scotties. 3:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. Reed drops back here looking for a quick pass there to Ramirez, and Ramirez gets into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown, and that is Ramirez's 8th touchdown of this season, as that is going to put him and the Scotties back continue on the board here now, 42-3. When are we going to see those 2nd string guys come in? I don't know yet, but 3:45 left here in the 3rd quarter. Garbers here now for Kansas, trying to get rid of this football here. He gets attacked there. Nice stop there from Olsen, as Olsen gets his 1st sack of the day. I believe he's getting close to double digits now. I think he's somewhere around that 10 mark right now in sacks this season. Garbers here throws this one there to Nunez, and Nunez there cannot get out of the backfield there. He gains a yard on the play, but just cannot do too much there as the defender gets right on top of him there on that play. 3rd and 15 now here. KU still running no huddle offense. We'll see a pass there to Harvey. Harvey finds the 1st down, sticks, and that is just a bad blown play there from our defense. We should have had that. That should have been 3 and out very quickly there, but no one was on their man. As we'll now 1st and 10. Garbers here runs here. He's trying to get away from the defense. He drops the football. Starks picks it up for Highland. Trying to advance the football there, but he gets tackled. That's the 4th turnover now here for KU today. This is the 2nd time they have lost the football by way of the fumble. As you take a look there, ooh, nice hit there from Moore. Moore has just been on fire here today, keeping his eye closely on that QB. He knows what that QB is capable of, especially from last season. He does not want to see a repeat of that here right today. 1st and 10 here for Reed, as Reed scrambles around here, looks here, fires this one, going to go deep, and oh my goodness, that one was for Little. And it was deflected at the last second. Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 10 now here for the Highland Scotties. And they're trying again here. Go for another play action here. Looking down the field. Reed here looks, fires, throws this one there. Godfrey. Godfrey had it, but he drops it after just a nice hit there for the defense. And we'll see what they can do now on 3rd and 10. Reed is really wanting to take some deep shots here. I guess he feels like there's a mismatch here. As we'll see Reed now here scrambling around here, looking down the field. Throws this one up there for a prayer to Little. Little breaks the tackle. Little gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Scotties. 35 yards on that pass there. And that, I believe, is Little's 9th touchdown this season. And he gets into the end zone. Nice job. Puts it now 49-3 as you see HCC, the dog pound there, getting excited about this game here today. Go now to a 1st and 10 here for Perez as he gets a 13-yard catch there from Garbers, as that's going to be a new set of downs here for the Jayhawks. Jayhawks are still down by quite a bit now here, 49-3. As that one gets tipped away there, deflected by Shane Weaver. You see Shane Weaver cannot believe he did not have that. I agree. Should have had that there. That should have been his. We'll see a quick pass there to Samuel, and he can't hold on to it, as that's a nice job there from Samuel trying to hold on to it for KU, but just could not keep his fingertips on that ball. And we'll see Reed come back out here. 2nd string not coming out just yet. Coach Shea Bonds must want to see some more from this young man. I guess if he's got a hot streak right now, just let him continue until he cools off. We'll see Alexander now here going for 2 yards there on the carry. Of course, I would think Coach Shea Bonds would think more about not just trying to rub the score, but necessarily, I mean, he can try to put some stats here for these guys. But at the same time, I would think he would think about, possible injury, especially for Reed, as Reed now takes off here. He's going to run this one down the field. This is going to be about a 25-yard run, as we're now reached over 100 yards rushing here today on the ground with 3 different guys getting there. And there you see a nice run there. Three guys getting us through 100 yards here. That's been a tough thing for us this season. We have not really had a solid 100-yard rusher this season. So we'll hand off this one to Alexander. Alexander's going to run this one in the backfield there. He gets gain of 3 on the play, barely. As he has now 20 yards total so far here on 10 carries. Of course, he does have a rushing touchdown. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Alexander's going to run this one on the outside there. Great run there for him. Little stutter step there, but gets wrapped up at the 20 there in Jayhawk territory. 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. We'll see Davison now gets his number called here. Davison bounces back in the inside there for a 9-yard carry. And that is how the third quarter is going to end here. As we go on now to the fourth quarter. 2nd and 1. We'll see here, we're perfect in the red zone so far here. 4 for 4. Let's keep it up here. Let's see what we can do now with 2nd and 1. Reed drops back here in the pocket. Goes off to the right-hand side, looking to see if he can find somebody. And no, he keeps the ball himself. I think he was trying to get to Little there, but just realized he was past the line of scrimmage, so he had to go ahead and take off with it for himself. 1st and goal here for the Highland Scotties. As we were taking a look here and see a nice, hopefully a pass from Reed, but no, that one's going to get away from him as he cannot find nobody on time. And that's going to force now a 2nd and goal opportunity now as he gets sacked there on that play. We'll see now a handoff now. No, play action here from Reed. Reed throws this one up there, and oh my goodness, Godfrey. It was not intended there for Godfrey. It was intended for Little. And when Godfrey, take a look at this. Godfrey realized that it was not going to get to Little. Take a look at this pass play here as we try to put it in slow motion here for you guys. Slow the play down some. Look at this. Godfrey's like, oh, got to go back, and I'm just going to have to bat this one away because I don't want the defender to get to it. Of course, Godfrey's known for making some good one-handed catches there, and that's what he did on that play right there. So nice play there for Godfrey. This kid, he is he's a very just knowledgeable. He has good football IQ when it comes to the receiver here, and what a play right there from him. Definitely, that's going to have to be a top 10 play this season, as he does his best. You know, he knew it was not intended for him, but he says, you know what, I have to go up in here and do something before the receiver gets to it, help out the quarterback, or I should say the defender gets to it and just help my QB. And that's what he did. Now, 3rd and goal. We'll see here, handoff here to Davison. Davison gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. And this one's just turned into murder's row here, as we're leading now 56-3, as that's touchdown number 7 now for Davison for the season. As we take a look at TCU, and they get defeated by Texas there. As Texas, like I said, cracked into the top 25 once again here, as they've been having a seesaw year here. We'll be playing both of those teams actually here in the next 4 to 5 weeks, coming up here very soon. 2nd and 3 here as we lead this one 56-3. Kansas, not much for them to do here, except for just try to get down the field here and try to put some points up respectively. As the defense here today for the Highland Scotties has been top-notch here, by far the best. Of course, we are playing against Kansas. It's not like we're playing against like a Texas team or any other, top elite team out there. But nonetheless, a win's a win, as you see. Oh, nice catch there from Harvey, as he keeps at least. Well, this time he gets both feet in bounds. Does a little moonwalk there, getting out of bounds there. Gets the catch. Now 2nd and 1. We'll see Garbers here, throws this one up there to his receiver, to Samuel. Jeremy Samuel, 11 yards on the reception. Nice stop there from Owens, as he tries to get a stop there. Get a new set of downs here for KU as we go now to a 1st and 10, just 6 minutes left here in this one. And we'll see the QB trying to get away there, but Russo and company there for Highland gets there on time. Sacks the QB. And I believe Dallas Russo will get credit for that sack. 2nd and 11 now here QB trying to drop back here, and Owens puts his hand out there. A nice deflection. His second one in today's game. And that is going to be now a 3rd and 11 now for Jayhawks. As Jayhawks trying to get down the field here. He is looking down the field. That one gets batted away there from Sanders. His 3rd deflection in today's game. Nice stop there from our corner. As we go now to a 4th and 11 here, they're going to try to go for it, and they have nothing really to lose. We'll see a deep pass there, and that's going to go to the end zone, but it goes to Owens. Reggie Owens, nice interception there from him. Take a look at the replay. Jumps up, reads that one very well, and brings it down and gets a touchback there for the Scotties. As we're on our own 25-yard line here, 1st and 10. Hand this one off there. I should say our own 20-yard line. Hand that one off there to Davison, who gets a carry of 5 yards on the play. He has now 72 yards here today on 13 carries. Of course, 2 rushing touchdowns. 2nd and 5. Davison here running this one on the outside there. Bounces back in the inside. Keeps his legs moving. Nice little stiff arm and gets out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Highland still on their own 40-yard line here. As we see a second string come out here. Stanford now coming out here and trying to get some playing time here. As you see Davison, of course, he is our second string back. And he does play a little first string from time to time in certain formations. But our second stringers are out there. We'll see what Stanford now can do here. As he drops back here, scrambles off to the right-hand side. He is keep moving and grooving. Trying to get the first down marker here. Hold on to the football there, please. And he gets 14 yards on the carry. He should have slid there. But I think he was just a little too eager to try to get that first down and try to get a little bit more. So now 1st and 10 after that nice run there from our QB. You'll see Davis here now has the ball pitched to him. And he is going to get this one near the 35-yard line in Jayhawk territory. Nice run there from him as we continue this nice drive that we're in so far right here. Now 2nd and 2. Pass there to Wilson, who gets the catch. And that's a 5-yard reception now to Gerald Wilson on the play. So now 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. As again, just trying to keep that clock moving and keep it ticking away here. As Davison again gets his number called here. Davison, good stiff arm, but gets tripped up there on that shoestring tackle. And now he's over the century mark here. He has 107 yards here today. Nice play here from Davison. He is really mustering up. And this is the thing. Our backs have been, they just go downhill here towards the end of the game. That's what you want to see here, but I just wish we had that same kind of start at the beginning of the games here. Wish we had that kind of just that, putting your foot down, just putting pedal to the metal in the running game there. As see now 3rd and inches here. Stanford here. He got to get rid of the football there, but he loses 10 yards on the play. And that is not what we need to see from our QB. As he is now forced out here to go back out here on 4th down. 4th and 10. We'll see what he can do here on this play action play. We'll see it's going to be a deep pass. And no, he loses the football there. That's another loss of 10. That's going to be a loss, turnover on downs actually. And that gives Kansas now a good position here near midfield, somewhere around the 46-yard line for a chance now to get back in this ball game here with 1:02. And when I say back in the ball game, try to at least put a score here now. So 1:02 left here, 1st and 10. As we see, Grant now runs this one here at the backfield. He gets stopped for a 1-yard loss. And nice job there from Diego Rizzo on that stop. As we'll see now 2nd and 11. Garbers here throws this one up there to Harvey, who gets the catch and gets out of bounds. Nice first down mark there for him. As we now 1st and 10 here. Garbers here drives back, throws this one up there to Samuel, and Jeremy Samuel cannot hold on to it, as I think he's getting a little nervous with all those defenders around him. So he decides to not catch it. 2nd and 10. Garbers down here, throws one there, and oh, that is going to be an incomplete pass. I think he might have got hit when he threw that there. It's going now to a 3rd and 10. So now 3rd and 10 here. Probably the last chance we'll see here. Kay is just trying to do anything in this drive. He has a loss of 3 there on the halfback. As now they have a 4th and 13 opportunity now here coming up Will they take it and try to do something with it and try to put some kind of points on the board? As we'll see, they will not. They'll go ahead and kick the ball. Or I should say punt the ball here. So now with just 13 seconds left here, we're just trying to run the clock here. Both sides have their timeouts, but there's no need for anybody calling a timeout, as we just got to hurry up and end this game on a nice 8-yard carry there. 115 yards for the day there for Davison. And that is how the ball game is going to be wrapped up in this one. Nice play there from Kansas, or decent play there from Kansas. A little shocked that they're not playing better, but an excellent play. Top tier, elite almost play coming from the Highland Scotties here today. There you see the offensive production there from Reed and the rest of his team. But they win this one, and boy, they put a good kick in, good shellacking on these Jayhawks. Your player of the game, no other than Reed. 15 of 21 there for the day for him. And he had over 300 yards, 340 to be exact. 4 touchdowns. He has now 32 touchdowns now for the season. Of course, he did that one interception there. He has now 15 interceptions for the season. Sacked 3 times in the game. And what can you say? This was just a great game to play and a lot of fun. It would have been even better if we didn't have that interception, that little blemish there. But nonetheless here, the defense, I have to give credit to the defense. Defense did a great job. Only giving up 3 points in the ball game, but just doing an excellent job of showing off what this defense can do. And really surprised that the defense seems like it's been getting better and better as each week goes along here. We don't have all the, we got a lot of guys who are just sophomores are playing because a lot of our juniors and seniors left early from last season. So we got a lot of sophomores stepping up, got a few juniors down there, but for the most part here, it's been a great time. It says it was a great game, even though, like I said, it is against Kansas. We'll see how we'll do against, other top tier teams in the Big 12. You got Kansas State, who's a great defensive team, or a great offensive team actually, and also defensively. And that's going to be a good challenge for us next week. We'll talk more about that coming towards the end of this video. But nonetheless, this was a great game. Very proud of our boys. Like I said, the only blemish I would say that really hurt us was that interception. That fumble happened. It's been a while since we've seen Davison or even Alexander have a fumble. They do fumble from time to time. But that was, I think Davison just a little too cocky, a little too... I think it was just unexpected. He was thinking that he wasn't going to get a big hit on him, and they got us good on that one. I have to definitely say it was a good hit, putting that on us. So we'll see how things come up about here coming up in the next game, like I said, against Kansas State. Take a look at the numbers there. Like I said, 340, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 3 sacks in the ball game. He was 15 of 21, and he completed 71% of his passes. So he had a great day. And I cannot wait what we can see here. Especially, I was really surprised that Garbers was not playing as well as he did last season. Because last season he was running a muck on us, and he was doing a good job of it. He was really putting it to us and really, showing what he can do. And as a QB, I really thought. For a while there, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's a halfback that turned to QB because they have a Q, he's kind of like their emergency QB. But no, his kick got to arm there, and I cannot wait to see him go to the next level. I really think he could have a good chance to be a 3rd, maybe a 4th round type of quarterback. I've already said that he's going to probably be in my Madden series there with the in our Giants franchise here on the channel. So. Definitely check a look out for him because he's going to be fun to kind of see what he can do on the next level. But Daniel Moore, there you see our top tackler there. He had 2 tackles for loss and a sack, and he's been doing a great job there this season, just hunting down quarterbacks here. I'm hoping that'll get better and better as we go along here this season. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think he is he's a junior. So he is a junior redshirt there. So he has, another year or 2 to play for the team. And I cannot wait to see what he can do, really when we start playing in our bowl games. And especially if we get a really good bowl game, especially like the national championship game, that'll be something that he'll really put on his, on his resume there. because that young man, he is just a monster tracking down quarterbacks there this season for us, and he's been doing a lot of that for us this season. But there you see the QB there for Kansas, 22 of 40, 187, 3 interceptions there this game. Like I said, last year I think he had 2 or 3 picks on us, or no, 2 or 3 touchdowns there on us. I think he might even had a rushing touchdown. I have to check the stats and see for sure. I think I might be wrong, but it seems something like that. He really did put a number on us, but this year we did a good job there. We kept a close eye on him. We kept a spy on him quite often. I really didn't. I did have a game plan on blitzing him, but then I'm kind of glad we don't, because like I said, when the play breaks down, he takes off. He just does not stick around that pocket for too long. So I'm glad we didn't do that. That was kind of one of the things in my game plan that I had written down, because I remember looking at some game film from the previous season of what he did. But yeah, for the most part here, I was really surprised we were able to shut him down, especially only giving up 3 points in that game. That was really cool to see. Harvey Perez there, top receivers there, 9 receptions, 88 yards for Harvey. Perez, 5 receptions, 43 yards for him. We did, like I said, we did a great job stopping them down. Neither one of them had 100 yards in the game, but we did a great job there of really sealing them up, make sure they don't get to the end zone, and really keeping them on that other, their side of the 50. They didn't go too far on the other side of the 50 too much this year in that game here today. So we'll try to see if we can continue that next season, and especially next week, because next week we got an even tougher opponent. We got another Kansas team, and that Kansas team is no other than the Kansas State Wildcats, Wild Kitties as I like to call them personally. And we'll see them in action there. We'll look at the stat numbers here in just a bit, but there you see we do got a commit here. We look like we got Dallas Matthews. He's a wide receiver, 77 overall. He is committed to our team. Larry Jefferson, he is now committed to Penn State. Then you got a couple other people like Dave Robinson, which I don't think I recruited him, but I might have. He has locked us out. And then of course we got a couple of got a couple battles with other schools like Ryan Maxwell there, a wide receiver that we're looking at. And also looks like Bryce Wild, he's locked us out, and a couple others have locked us out there. Some of those are some recruits that you guys have submitted. Some of them are my recruits that I created, or some recruits that my buddy Steven Taylor have also added to it. So, but yeah, well, like I said, we got Kansas State coming up here. Kansas State, not the Kansas State we know. If you know them football-wise, they're a good football team all around from all 3 aspects of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. But this year, they're 1 game below 500. But again, we can't take them lightly here. They're all having an off year. But this could be the game that can really turn things around here. We're still ranked number 3 in the nation, so we're still outside looking in. And we'll try to see if we can try to get the pollsters to try to bump us up to at least number 2 next week in the next episode. So stay tuned for the next episode. It'll be coming out here in the next day or 2 here on the channel. But stay tuned for episode 79. Thank you for watching episode 78 against Kansas. This was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. And I cannot wait to show you guys more of the Highland Scotties here this season. That's it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. As always, excuse me, stay safe, wear a mask, keep yourselves and each other healthy. I will see you guys next time.